Okay, class, so I actually realized I made a mistake for the activity diagram. The example that is in the course on page 81 is actually correct. You see here that there's a node that can be either a fusion node or a decision node. And in the class, I made a mistake and I told you that you needed to use this type of node for fusion, which is not correct. So I'm going to do an exercise so that you understand the mistake I made and you get things correctly. For example, here you have 3 activities: prepare order, pay order, and ship the order. That means send the order to the client. If you want to ship the order needs to be prepared and also needs to be paid for. So you have to wait for the 2 actions to be done before you ship the order. This is why I'm going to use this type of fork. It's called a fork or a join node. I can make it a little bit bigger normally. Come on, there you go. And then I use a flow to say that I need this, and I need to wait for both of them, and then I can ship the order. Okay, now, if there's a problem with the order, I can put more detail. I can say what happens if the order doesn't work well. So instead of going directly to ship order, I'm going to go through here. Let's see. Let's make this a bit clearer. And I can say what happens if the order goes well, and I go here, and if the order doesn't go well. Now, it's important to add what happens, why I would go on this line and why I would go on this line. For that, I need to go into properties and add a guard. So here it's if payment fails. And you see that when it's add, it's automatically between brackets. And here I can say payment, okay. Sometimes it's better if you move these a little bit, the guard, you move them so that we know with who they are. Look, automatically, sometimes they go a bit far. I think that's okay. I can do the same thing for prepare order. For example, I can say that, for example, the order is, the object is not available. So I'm going to do I'm going to do 2 branches. This one to say that the object is available, and another one to say it's not available. Okay. Here you see it's starting to look messy. Let's see what we can do. Maybe like this. Okay, I'll leave it like that for the time being. So object not available. Okay, so in this case we have object not available and payment fails that both go to delete order. But you remember that you are not allowed to have 2 arrows that go directly into an activity. So this is not good. And for this, you can simply use another one of these, which is called a decision or a merge node. So you can use one of these to merge these 2 items, and it doesn't mean that you need to wait for both of them. It works if you have one or the other. And you do like this. Okay, then you have to move the arrows around a little bit so that the diagram is easier to read. Let's see, I'll move this one a bit higher, make this straight. That's it. But basically, that's what it looks like. I hope that clears up the situation, and I'm sorry I made a mistake.